When I speak to CIOs and CTOs in the retail space, there are principally three things that concern them and that they're focused on, specifically around their branch estate. First of all, they need to be able to deliver new services to customers more rapidly. There's a lot of demand for new services, whether it's combining their online and branch estate, or whether it's specifically a service they need to deliver in branch. Those can be very hard to deliver with their existing branch infrastructure. Second problem typically is about operational efficiency. So it might be that they are aggressively growing out new stores, new branches. They need to be able to do that without linearly increasing their cost base, the number of people to be able to run them and how quickly they can operate them. So operational efficiency is key, or it might simply be that they're needing to be able to do more with the same or fewer resources. And the third major challenge is security. I mean, cybersecurity is a big theme everywhere, but if you think about a retail branch, it's not like a data center. It doesn't have the same level of physical network or software security. So in order to support growth in retail, there needs to be some level of innovation that's brought into store to differentiate a retailer from their competitors. Customers value the experience they get when they come into a store, whether that's the checkout experience, the experience of the supply that they have access to. IT services can either damage that experience quite badly by having a lack of reliability in the store when they turn up, or they can hugely enhance it. And again, I think every CIO or CTO that I speak to has pressure from their management team to be able to improve the customer experience of people walking into the store. So Zynstra software products is focused on edge computing, and by that we mean the sort of computing that you run outside a corporate data center or outside the cloud. There are lots of challenges in delivering an edge computing platform today. In fact, our opinion is that the industry actually has this completely inside out. There are typically three ways in which branch infrastructure is delivered today. The first is to take data center software, typical software infrastructure that's been designed to run in a big, secure data center environment with racks of resources, and try and stretch that, shrink it down and try and stretch it and put it into an edge estate. We like to think of the requirements of the edge as having edge scale. That means actually on each site, you need to have a thin footprint to be able to run what you require, but you need to be able to stamp that out thousands of times. There are very few data center organizations who are stamping thousands of data centers out quickly and reliably as they grow their data center estate, but that's a requirement for branch. So it's the wrong choice is to take a data center model and try to apply it in a large branch estate. The second choice that they have today is to really patch up the stuff that's already in store. And very often that's evolved over time. It may be 7, 8 years old. In order to deliver a new service, let's say they want to put in click and collect, they have to stand up a whole other IT infrastructure to be able to support that. So it actually really inhibits the delivery of new customer services. And of course, it's a big cybersecurity risk. If you've got old infrastructure running old software that's difficult to patch and keep up to date, then that presents a big PCI compliance and cybersecurity risk. And I guess the last problem with that is it just takes a lot of operational resources to be able to keep it running. What Zynstra has done is taken an approach where we combine a very efficient edge computing model for each branch, delivers a high level of efficiency and reliability and security, and combine that with a centralized automation platform that means you can manage tens, hundreds or thousands of sites at a fraction of the cost.